The atmosphere inside the arena was electric as Adrien the Problem Broner made his way to the ring, brimming with confidence and swagger. Undefeated, flashy, and outspoken, Broner entered as the rising American star, a fighter many believed was destined to dominate multiple weight divisions. Across the ring stood Marcos El Chino Maidana, the relentless Argentine warrior known for his raw power, iron chin, and fearless pressure. From the opening bell, the contrast in styles was immediately clear. Broner fought with sharp reflexes and a slick defensive posture, rolling shots and countering with precision. Maidana, however, wasted no time establishing his intentions, stalking forward with heavy footwork and launching looping power punches designed to break Broner's rhythm. The early rounds were tense and dramatic, with Broner landing crisp combinations that showcased his speed, while Maidana absorbed punishment and continued marching forward. Each exchange carried danger as the crowd roared with every landed punch. Broner's confidence showed in his body language, hands low, taunts between exchanges. But Maidana's pressure never eased. The Argentine challenger kept cutting off the ring, forcing Broner into uncomfortable positions, and hinting that this fight would not follow the script many had predicted. The stage was set for chaos, and the tension grew with every passing second. As the fight progressed into the middle rounds, the tempo intensified dramatically. Maidana began finding his range, timing Broner's movements and unloading ferocious combinations to the head and body. Each punch carried bad intentions, thudding loudly against Broner's guard and ribs. The American fighter, known for his composure, started to show flashes of discomfort as the relentless pressure took its toll. Maidana's aggression transformed the bout into a war, forcing Broner to fight more than pose. The crowd erupted when Maidana connected with a thunderous overhand right that shook Broner to his core, shifting the momentum decisively. Broner fired back with sharp counter. Argentine fighter's determination was unmistakable. He was willing to absorb punishment to deliver devastation. Every clinch, every corner exchange felt like a turning point. Broner's defensive brilliance kept him competitive, but Maidana's raw force was changing the fight's narrative. The once confident swagger of Broner began to fade, replaced by urgency and grit. Sweat flew, punches echoed, and the bout evolved into a brutal test of willpower. This was no longer a showcase. It was survival. Then came the moments that defined the fight. Maidana unleashed a devastating flurry that broke through Broner's defense, sending the American star crashing to the canvas. The arena exploded as Broner rose, shocked but determined, his pride wounded as much as his body. Maidana smelled blood and charged forward, attacking with reckless abandon, throwing everything he had. Another crushing sequence followed, and Broner was dropped again, the shock rippling through the boxing world. Few had imagined seeing the problem in such dire trouble. Yet Broner showed heart, rising once more, refusing to quit. He dug deep, firing back with sharp, spiteful punches in an attempt to regain respect. The final rounds were absolute warfare. Maidana pressing relentlessly, Broner fighting with desperation and skill. Each second felt heavier than the last as both fighters pushed beyond exhaustion. Maidana's punches slowed but remained powerful, while Broner's counters grew sharper out of necessity. The drama was unmatched, the outcome hanging in the balance with every exchange. This was boxing at its rawest, pain, pride, and perseverance colliding under the bright lights. When the final bell rang, both warriors stood marked by battle. Maidana raised his arms, confident that his relentless assault had rewritten the night's story. Broner, bruised and humbled, stood quietly, knowing he had faced a challenge unlike any before. The judge's decision confirmed what the action had shown. Marcos Maidana earned a hard-fought victory, handing Adrien Broner his first professional loss. It was a defining moment for both fighters, For Maidana, it was validation, a triumph of heart, pressure, and unbreakable resolve against a highly touted star. For Broner, it was a harsh but necessary lesson, a night that exposed vulnerabilities and tested his resilience. The fight became an instant classic, replayed for its drama, knockdowns, and emotional intensity. Fans witnessed not just punches, but a shift in narratives, a reminder that confidence alone cannot withstand relentless determination. Long after the crowd left the arena, the echoes of this war remained. Adrien Broner versus Maidana wasn't just a boxing match. It was a brutal, unforgettable chapter in the sport's history, proving